Right, very good afternoon, everybody. Now, somebody put a comment on my YouTube channel. As it appears to be a debate going on Twitter, now called X. Now, I came off Twitter. However, Mark, who sent the message, has asked me what my opinion is on St James's Park being rather quiet. Well, there's a multitude of factors, and over the over the course of this video, I'm going to explain a couple of them. Now, right, here we go. So, I shall move this a little bit forward. There we go. Right. Put that over there. Now, here's the thing, right? Our club has a capacity. I've spoke about this loads and loads of times. And at the minute, we are waiting for Darren Eales, our CEO, to actually tell the fans what's going on with the feasibility study. Because back in the old days, when we had the gigantic scoreboard at the Gallowgate, and they were on about redeveloping the stadium to what it is today, there was I think about 140 million which was put into an account to cover redoing the stadium. And at the time, the Gallowgate had no roof. It also had no seats. So what they basically tried to do was put the seats in, and they were looking at putting another level on to St James's Park at the Gallowgate. However, those plans were scrubbed because at the time they didn't deem it possible. Now, however, since the takeover, right, we have the PIF, Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, 80%. And we did have Amanda and Mirdad with 10%. That's changed. And Jamie Rubin of the Rubin brothers, he is the son of both of the David and I'm trying to think what the other one's called. Anyway, the two dads in the Rubin's company, they develop, and they've done absolutely outstanding. Now, getting back to the feasibility study, my hope was that they would take the roof off the Gallowgate and put in another tier, and then we would possibly get around about 7,500 to about 10 at a push. But we would also get in that boxes, like private boxes, which would be available for hire and to buy. Now, you'd be buying them on a yearly basis, and as I said in many videos, Leazes Terrace also desperately needs an upper level. Now, there's a problem with that as well, and the problem we all know about. So here's the thing, okay? When you have the best designers money can buy, anything is possible. And because anything is possible, it is possible, I believe in my own heart, this. We can have an upper tier of Leazes Terrace. We can have an upper tier at the Gallowgate. And then we are going to get 70, maybe 80,000 inside St James's Park. Now, one thing I do know is this. Eddie Hope of Tyneside Life has spoken to the lovely lady who is now part of St James's Park. Basically, she is on the council, so there's a positive. And she is also part of the Leazes Terrace where she lives. Now, I would dearly love to see the plans, this feasibility study, when it's released. Now, we're coming up to almost the end of the season. Not yet, like, end of May. And the one problem I think with Newcastle United at this precise moment in time, we've had our hands tied kind of behind our back with the money that has been spent since our takeover. And even though the PIF can buy any company they so wish, where Newcastle United are concerned, there's a problem. And the problem is, we want to spend the money, but we're not allowed to. Because you can only spend so much. Now, they are changing this. So the old rule of 105 million over 3 years, well, that's about to change. And we're about to adopt the UEFA ruling, which is common sense. But apart from that, there also needs to be change at St James's Park with your likes of the ballot system. The ballot system is stopping fans who have gone to St James's Park for many, many years, home and away, because new people have came along, new fans since our takeover. So genuine long-term fans, those who walked away when that businessman we all know about, who wouldn't spend a penny, the one who sent us down to the championship, not once, no, twice. But that is all behind us. Also, fans need to be patient. We all need to be patient as fans. Why? Because good things are coming. Now, here's one thing for you, right? I came off Twitter, but I'm coming back to Twitter. Yes, I am. But I'm coming back to Twitter with something that has been designed, and I'll be using that picture as my profile. And the positive is that there will be things related to Newcastle United in that. Now, as there's people talking about it's getting quiet at St James's Park, one of the things I believe is this. Reason why St James's Park isn't the way it used to be. These fans who are locked out, who want to come in, who want to sing, well, they're being stopped because of ballot system. So if the club goes back to not last season, the season before, then we're going to be in a much better place, because those fans who have came to St James's Park after our takeover, they're using the ballot system to their advantage. But if the ballot system is removed, then many who have came up to St James's Park, like myself, we will be able to get in to St James's Park and sing our heads off. You see, when they brought this ballot system in, it was for the Carabao Cup final, to try and be better. However, it didn't work. It didn't work then, even though, if you think about it, if you go back to that day of the Carabao Cup final, there were many who basically, because the draw was staggered out, they had no chance. And that's the point, you see, because the draw was staggered out between round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7. Well, if you were in 6, you had no chance of getting any tickets because of those ahead of you in groups 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now, whether Amanda, Meardad, Jamie and Darren Eales, whether they will look at that, I don't know. But one thing I will say is this, and I've sent this up to St James's Park in a letter which was recorded delivery. Why doesn't our club do a fans ERC20? Why? Why not? Because that ERC20 for our fans can be used for merchandise from the store, meals, drinks. Do you know what I mean? It's a way that our club comes into the 21st century. And many people turned around and had a go when I first thought about doing this in my videos. But I want you to just remember one thing. It's March of 2024, and just a few days ago, Bitcoin, the king of crypto, was at 72,000 plus because of the ETF. Ethereum is next on the list. So that would mean any Ethereum based product is going to rise up. That's why I give the idea to our club. And that is why I think if our club gets rid of the ballot system, the noise will flow back into St James's Park. And when that time comes where rebuilding of the Gallowgate and rebuilding of Leazes terrace takes place, the noise inside St James's Park will deafen you because it'll be that loud. Plus, at the end of the day, you've got our squad. If you've got money coming in from the ARC20, from your food, your drink, and your merchandise, well, you've got more money coming in for incoming players. Method to the madness. All it means at the end of the day is somebody writing the code, or there are plenty of places where you can tell the instructions to and they'll write the code. There is a charge though, just remember that. So, to this big debate that's happening, it should be a big debate. But just remember one thing. Without Eddie Howe and his team, where would Newcastle United be? I'll let you think about that. And thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. And I know some people will share it to Twitter. Now, when I do come back to Twitter, it's all going to change. So there you go. Thanks for watching.